Have you ever considered the act of worshiping God with your resources as a defense against the allurement of Babylon's evil forces? The Bible portrays Babylon as a major threat to God's people. It is said that all the nations have drunk the maddening wine of her adulteries, including the kings and the merchants of the earth, who grew rich from her excessive luxuries. One of Babylon's deceptions is to present herself as the source of economic prosperity. This appeals to our natural attraction for material gain. Are we not the generation known as lovers of money? Hence, how do we stand in resistance to Babylon's deception? Let's learn from the squirrels. Even though they are always cautious not to come too close and are hard for us to approach, their defense mechanisms lower when food is scarce. This is the time to attract them to you by offering them some nuts. Effective manipulations function in the same way when they appeal to a perceived need. When we experience a financial crisis, Babylon's manipulative schemes may suggest attractive means to acquire some form of income or obtain what we need, even though it may compromise our relationship with God. The practice of returning tithe and giving regular and systematic offerings, promise, helps us constantly remember who is the source of true riches. We are less subject to the craving for material possessions when we show our appreciation of God's provisions by giving from what we have received. Ellen G. White said that constant self-denying benevolence is God's remedy for the cankering sins of selfishness and covetousness. We are called to come out of Babylon. This includes resisting her manipulation in issues of finances. Is it safe to discard the protective gear that our God has given us? As we return our tithe and promise, we stand in resistance to Babylon's allurements. May we put our desires last and God first.